ball finds a hole up the middle.
Steps up, goes deep left side. Receiver open, counting. Touchdown, Titans! Takes a nice shot outside the goal box, and he will break the 0-0 tie. Fantastic shot by Kenloff Solon.
Giller makes a move, a good one, opportunity here, the Bears score! The Bears strike first.
He's at the 40, he's down to the 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Jalen Bryan. Why not? What a beautiful run.
Maureen there, fights her off the puck, opportunity here, another sit, and a goal! Second chance effort for the Pioneers.
Put the icing on the cake, if you will, Michael. Go down and got to the outside and said good evening and good night.
Howdy, everybody, and welcome to Maplewood, Minnesota, and Aldridge Arena, home to the Pioneers from Hill Murray. Tonight, the Warriors from Henry Sibley are in town to take on your Pioneers. Alongside Corey Frensmeyer, I'm Jeff Brand. Glad to have you with us.
Yeah, Jeff, good to be here this evening. Should be a nice contest here between Hill Murray and Henry Sibley as we make our way towards the section playoffs and the always great Minnesota State boys hockey tournament.
Take a look at the Metro East standings. The Pioneers sit atop at an overall record of 12-4-1 thus far.
And as you can see, Henry Sibley struggled a bit at the bottom half of the Metro East standings at 5-11, but that's the reason why they lace them up. They got to play the game there, Jeb.
Absolutely. Take a look at the matchup tonight. Henry Sibley has a strong penalty kill at 77.9%, but only hitting at a 15% power play clip thus far.
Yeah, and as you can see, Jeb, 19 goals in the second period for the Henry Sibley Warriors on the season. It's been their best goal total of any given period throughout a game. Similar
stat on the other side for the Pioneers, 19.6 power play clip in a strong 80.7% penalty kill.
Yeah, and Aldridge Arena has been great home ice advantage for the Hill Murray Pioneers. They haven't lost here since December 5th. And unfortunately for the Henry Sibley Warriors, the second period is also the best goal total for the Hill Murray Pioneers.
Couple of players to watch in tonight's game for Henry Sibley. Number 23, Johnny Geyser.
Yeah, Johnny Geyser is a go-to guy here for the Warriors. 9 goals, 4 assists on the season. And an interesting stat, the Warriors are 5-1 when Geyser scores a goal, and they're 0-9 when he does not.
We'll see if Geyser can get the Warriors on the board tonight on the stat sheet there. For the Pioneers, number 15, only a sophomore, Dylan Mills.
Yeah, Dylan Mills on the season's got 11 goals, 11 assists, and just the other night against Minnesota powerhouse Blaine, he netted 2 goals and added an assist in that Hill Murray win.
The netminders for both teams. We'll take a look first at Henry Sibley. Number 35, Charlie Harity, gets the nod tonight.
Yeah, the junior goaltender, the stats really don't show it, but, he's got a lot of grit, a lot of heart, and I think he'll give his best performance that he possibly can here against the Pioneers tonight.
For the Pioneers on the other end, number 33, John Egger, gets the nod.
Yeah, John Egger's the backup here for the Pioneers. The stat sheet's not too bad, 2-1-1. 2 goals against, 90% save, and it's always good to be able to give your starter a rest on any given night.
Should be a good one tonight. The Pioneers and the Warriors face off coming up next.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
And welcome back to Aldridge Arena as we get set for tonight's matchup, the Pioneers and the Warriors. Should be a good one, Corey.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, It depends what kind of Sibley team we're going to hear showing up. I mean, obviously they got a losing record and they're going against a powerhouse team in the conference. But, any given night, a couple puck bounces and anything can really happen.
Absolutely. Also on the other end, you got to think on the side of the Pioneers, coming off a huge win against Blaine, one of the powerhouses like you mentioned in our pregame. And now you're playing against a team, like you said, with a losing record. Sometimes it's hard to get up for those games. On the flip side, the Warriors are going to come out and give it pretty much everything they got.
Oh, absolutely. This is a state championship for them almost, with the kind of record they have. I mean, to even, make it a game here tonight or even knock off an upset, I mean, that'd be just huge for them in this program.
As they get set here, the puck drop, and we are underway. Face-off goes the way of the Warriors. It's sent out through center ice. Back to play it is Austin Peterson for the Pioneers. Attempts to put on the reverse. Puck just off the mark there. Now through center. Comes all the way out. And Betty picks it up for the Pioneers. Takes it in to the Henry Sibley end. Around the net. Sends it back to Peterson. Peterson sends it rink wide into the corner. And now the Warriors able to clear out. Back the other way is Mahmoud for the Warriors. Mahmoud in hard. Ryan reverses for the Pioneers. Nicely out of their own end. Reifenberger puts it onto the stick of Bramer. Bramer unable to hold it. Now into the corner is Cheetah. He plays it up the half wall. Shot right on and easily held on there by the netminder Harity.
Yeah, it's tough to gauge on Harity's numbers. If it's kind of a lack of getting the puck out of the zone, or if it's the struggles that he's personally having. But he's definitely going to see his fair shot of nice looking shots tonight.
Bramer and Geyser on the draw. Geyser wins it back for the Warriors. Now on the half wall. Puck comes all the way out to center. Bramer leaves it there. And now it's knocked down by Mills. Bounced around here, and now Quast sends it back onto the stick of Will Sante. He plays it up through center, and the Warriors send it in. Egger, the netminder for the Pioneers, back to stop it there. Bramer takes a hit, able to clear the zone, and the Warriors send it right back in. Up the half wall there, that was Quast again, and it's held in nicely by the captain, Buell, for the Warriors. Mills sends it down and around to Quast. And now Bramer touches it up nicely. Mills has it knocked off his stick. And through center. Warriors send it in just wide of the net. Brussel gives chase. Early on, just a couple of minutes in, 0-0 game thus far. Warriors attempt to send it in. It's picked off there, and now through center, the Pioneers come. Helgensen out front, never made its way. And now just off the mark, the Warriors back the other way. Through center, they're in on side. And now in the corner is Mahmoud for Henry Sibley. On the half wall, Neubauer sends it up through center. It's turned over there, and now Ohms sends one in. First shot on, easily steered aside by Egger. Breezy for the Pioneers, brings it up through center. And Henry Sibley able to send it in. Both teams change. Back to play it is Will Sontag. Sean Ryan for the Pioneers. Up through center here, this is Betty, sends it in. And now Bauman tries to center. Puck comes all the way out. Peterson sends it into the corner. Just wide of the net was Joey Bauman's attempt. And now held in there, easily gloved by Charlie Harity.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting the comparisons of the two games the other night when they played against a powerhouse like Blaine. I mean, those two teams were just skating hard back and forth. It was wide open hockey for the first period, and this one definitely both teams are kind of kind of feeling each other out, and it's definitely a little bit of a slower paced game here this evening.
I would have to agree. It doesn't look like the Pioneers really have the jump we're used to seeing, and Henry Sibley on the other end just trying to weather the early storm and hopefully get a bounce and maybe get on the board early.
Yeah, and it could be a little bit of a hangover from a big victory like that against Blaine. Or it could be the fact of just they're playing their second game in 3 nights and maybe their legs are a little tired.
Dylan Mills for the Pioneers through center. Reifenberger sends it in. Pioneers will change. Ekblad back to play it for the Warriors. Bramer pressures him there. Ekblad comes away with it. Through center. Now the Warriors come. It's tipped in there by Mahmoud. Peterson sends it around. Onto the stick of Ronaldo. And now Helgeson. Helgeson makes a move down and around the net, tries to center, off the mark there. And now Mahmoud back the other way for the Warriors. Knocked around out front there, but eventually onto the stick of Ronaldo as he's tripped up there. And now Pike. This is Davison, tries to cross ice. Off the mark there. Ronaldo takes a big hit by Matt Pike. And out with the puck comes Sontag for the Pioneers. Up through center, Neubauer sends it deep as Ronaldo hustles in. Henry Sibley unable to clear. Puck comes all the way back, shot, and a nice save there by Harity as he had some traffic out in front of him, was able to get the blocker on it. Held in there by the Pioneers. Now Warriors trying to clear the zone. And they eventually do. Back the other way is Geyser, one of our key players to watch tonight. Geyser sends it in, and now the Pioneers back in their own end. Quast battles on the half wall. And Joey Bauman comes away with it. Sends it up. Kyler Yo sends it deep. And Harity will hold on. Stoppage in play here. 11:04 left to play. First period.
Yeah, like you were saying, you mentioned Johnny Geyser. That was an interesting stat, though. The fact that he's 5-1, or that the Warriors are 5-1 when he scores a goal, and they're 0-9 when he doesn't. For a guy who's got 9 goals this season, I mean, it's like I said, just kind of an interesting little number, and weird how sometimes things shake out that way.
Right, certainly is. We'll look to see if Geyser is able to get on the stat sheet tonight. See if he's able to beat John Egger on the other end. Back at it here. The Warriors behind their own net. Looking to clear. Conan unable to clear the zone. It's held in there by the Pioneers. Big hit thrown there on Neubauer. And sent down and around. And now held in once again by the Pioneers. Back to play it is Ekblad. As he tries to go D to D, it's off the mark. And the Pioneers send it in deep. Ekblad just out of the reach there of Cassiani. And now it's sent the length of the ice. This one will go for icing on Henry Sibley.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like Hill Murray, they're obviously out skating him. I mean, they've had the puck in Henry Sibley's zone, most evenings so far. And they've had a few kind of shots go out in front of the net, but they just haven't had the right guys in the right place at the right time to tap in those rebounds. And that's going to be key for Harity tonight for his defenseman to get those pucks out of there after that initial shot.
Opportunity here on the other end, and huge save by Egger, unable to hold on to the rebound. But a great look there for the Warriors. As Sayaseni was in all alone, but unable to capitalize on the breakaway. On the other end, Dylan Mills with the puck. And the net knocked off the Mornings by Nick Toth. And that'll get us a stoppage in play. We'll see if we can take another look at the opportunity for the Warriors.
Yeah, that was a nice breakaway, wide open, one-on-one, and he just missed a big opportunity there. Gage Brussels there for Henry Sibley could have put them on the board up early and kind of steered the momentum their way early on in this game.
Nice save there by Egger, as it looked like Brussels was trying to go to the 5-hole, and Egger was there to shut her down. Now out through center, draining the zone. This is Own shot right on, and Egger holds on. We have a quick stoppage in play.
Yeah, another nice little scoring chance there for Henry Sibley. Sam Orms, had a wide open shot, but Mr. Egger was there to seize the opportunity and freeze the puck.
Face-off won by the Warriors, comes all the way back. Ekblom sends it in. Steered aside by Egger, and now puck's tied up in the corner, and Will Sontag comes away with it. Ronaldo flips it up through center. And now Ronaldo again goes D to D with Quast. And this one is off the mark. It'll be icing on the Pioneers. 9:08 left here in the first period. A couple of chances both ways. The better definitely coming the way of the Warriors, but unable to capitalize thus far.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, like I said, really slow-paced game here so far. It's, Hill Murray's, the better of the two teams, but as you're watching here so far, they're definitely playing down a little bit, and we'll see if they can get a spark here to get something going.
Another pass off the mark there by the Pioneers. The Warriors send it back in. Sontag sends it around. Ronaldo lets it go, and this one comes all the way out, back through center. Toth sends it rink wide. And now Cheetah with the puck. Cheetah will send it in. Quas back to play it. Pass is intercepted there by Geyser. Out front, an opportunity just out of the reach of the Warriors forward there. Now Sontag battles at center ice. And Ronaldo makes a move. Ronaldo sends it out, and a nice defensive play by the Warriors as the Pioneers had a wide open net but unable to capitalize with Joey Bauman.
Man, that's kind of been the story so far this evening for Hill Murray. They've put some pucks out in front of the net, but just haven't been able to capitalize on those opportunities.
Now Yo for the Pioneers in the corner. Yo sends it down. Bauman battles in the corner. Puck's tied up now as Bauman and Yo. Yo eventually comes away with it. And Kyler Yo now sends it down below the net to Bauman. Out front, a shot right on, and it's saved by Harity. Bauman sends it back. Breezy sends it down and around. Joey Bauman again from the corner now. Sends it up top. Petronik unable to hold the zone. Henry Sibley will change the outlet pass. Bauman picks up. Yo holds the zone, tries to center. And the Warriors will send it back through neutral ice. Petronik puts it on the stick of Breezy. And now Bremer gains the zone. Mills in the corner battles there with Ekblad. Reifenberger to Bremer. All the way over. Austin Peterson with a shot, and that one, I believe, hit Max Buell in the back. So we get a quick stoppage in play.
Yeah, take another look here. Nice, the defenseman had a wide open net there, and he fired, and like I said, it just kind of, a couple guys got in front of the net to screen, and it didn't go in the back there. So, here we are still 0-0 with 6 minutes and 50 seconds left, and still anybody's game.
Sent in low. Bramer plays it around. The Pioneers looking to set their offense. Bramer's taken down. Now Reifenberger sends it back to Peterson. Peterson, a wrist shot, just missed the top corner there. Ryan able to hold the zone yet again for the Pioneers. He sends it into the corner. Ekblad back for the Warriors. Turned over there. Bramer sends it back. Peterson out front, and Mills tipped it wide. Now Reifenberger up top to Ryan. Ryan sends one on, and a nice save there. Penalty coming on the Warriors as they're going to get Max Buell on a hook as the Pioneers started to apply a little bit of offensive pressure.
Yeah, this could be trouble as Hill Murray's gaining momentum on getting some shots on net. Now they got to I think, anytime that they got to play 5-on-4 hockey against Hill Murray, this is not something they wanted this evening.
That first line for the Pioneers with Reifenberger, Mills, and Bramer is awfully lethal, so the Warriors at least escape that power play line. And they'll go up against Ronaldo, Helgeson, and unable to hold the zone there was Breezy. Shorthanded opportunity here as Geyser makes his way out front and he scores! Johnny Geyser able to make his way in and beat Egger upstairs.
Well, I've been wrong before, Jeb, when I made that, when I said that they didn't want to play any 5-on-4 hockey against Hill Murray. Here comes Johnny Geyser in. 3 Hill Murray Pioneers on him. He skates through them. Nice little backhand flip. Top left corner. And that's his 10th goal of the season. And like we said earlier, the Warriors are 5-1 when he scores a goal. So they're definitely heading in the right direction this evening there, Jeb.
Absolutely. It'll be interesting to see if the stat holds up as the Warriors strike first against the Pioneers on a nice backhand top shelf goal by Johnny Geyser. Puck sent back around now. 1:20 left in the Pioneer power play. We'll see if they can answer back. Bramer sends it up top. Peterson down low. Mills with the tip. Nice save there by Harity. And now Ryan plays catch with Reifenberger. All the way up top. Peterson over to Bramer. And Bramer back to Peterson. Down low, Ryan from the corner out front. Bramer unable to get around Harity as he came out quite a ways to cut off that angle. A nice job there by Charlie Harity.
Yeah, it was a great save by Harity. Definitely a risky move, but it paid off.
Brock Bramer in with a shot, and once again, Harity's there to make the save for the Warriors. Quick stoppage in play, 4:53 left here in the first.
Yeah, so far so good for Charlie Harity, the junior goaltender from the Warriors. He's capitalized on every opportunity he's had this evening, and he's done a nice job on handling whatever Hill Murray's thrown at him.
Face-off here is won by the Warriors. Geyser, our game's only scorer thus far. Now Ronaldo unable to handle the pass. And in the corner, it's sent all the way down the length of the ice as Egger will stop it behind the Pioneer net. Back to play it for the Pioneers is Petronik. Petronik headmans to Helgeson as he gains the zone. Helgeson across the top, tries to go across the green, and it's onto the stick of Breezy. Now Breezy and Ronaldo play catch as he sends it down in the corner. Helgeson had it knocked off his stick all the way around with Petronik's there to hold. Now Petronik sends one into the corner. And the Warriors now back at full strength. Johnny Geyser, and another opportunity here, fresh out of the box, and a huge save by Egger. Max Buell just out of the penalty box, just about put the Warriors up 2-rip.
Yeah, that would have been something else for the Warriors to kill off that penalty, get a shorthanded goal, and then knock one right away when they get full strength.
Ekblad plays it back to his defensive partner. Puck comes all the way out. Sontag will send it in, and the Pioneers will change. And now Tim Ekblad will send it up through center, off the mark, and back for the Pioneers is Quast. He headmans to Yo. Yo tries to center. All the way back, shot right on, and a good one that of Will Sontag, but never made its way to the net. Sent in by the Warriors. Now Sontag able to battle there and win a puck battle. Yo on the half wall centers. Now Betty unable to hold on. And Bauman battles there with Cheetah. Cheetah reverses up through center. And it's puck hit Kyler Yo, so we'll have quick stoppage in play with offsides. Just under 3 minutes left to play. The Warriors lead it 1-0 on a goal by Johnny Geyser.
Yeah, wasn't thinking coming into it that it was going to be a huge blowout here in the first period, but I'm a little surprised with a little over 2 minutes left in the first period that the Warriors got a 1-0 lead, and for the last few minutes have kind of controlled the pace of play.
It looked like they're starting to gain some confidence as well as they've Their passes have been much more crisp, and they're throwing their body around a little bit. Bramer through center, gets it onto the stick of Reifenberger. Reifenberger to Bramer, back door, and the Pioneers score. It looks like it was knocked in by Reifenberger. And just like that, we're all knotted up at 1.
Yeah, Hill Murray had all the numbers on that possession there. 3-on-1, and Marco Reifenberger taps in his 15th goal of the year, as you can see it. Shot on that, and there's Reifenberger there to tap it in. And like I said, his 15th goal in the season. He leads the Hill Murray Pioneers in goals this year, and definitely one of the leaders of this this Pioneer club.
Nice little tic-tac-toe play there, just able to beat Harity as it looked like he got his body in good position, and puck just found a way in. Another shot on right here. Helgeson was able to get a tip on it. And now the Pioneers cycle in the corner. Helgeson, the one-time back door, unable to knock it in was Rinaldo. Open net now, the second tonight the Pioneers have been unable to capitalize on.
Yeah, and that's been a bit of a story for them so far here this evening. They've had some great opportunities and they haven't capitalized on, but like I said, 1-1 game here with under 2 minutes to go here, and probably not right where Hill Murray wants to be, but they're definitely in control of this game as we speak.
Rinaldo takes it in, has the puck turned over there. Now back to play it for the Warriors is Toth. Toth leaves it there for Cheetah as he plays it up the wall. And now cross ice, Geyser tips it ahead. Sent out through center. And now Cheetah will send it into the corner. Both teams will change. Back to play it, Sontag up ahead. Just off the mark there as Bobolitz was unable to handle the pass. Puck goes into the corner, just over a minute left here in the first period. 1-1, our score thus far. Sontag able to hold the zone there for the Pioneers. A nice job by Will Sontag as he sends it into the corner. And now the Warriors just looking to escape this first period. All knotted up at 1. Sent back to the point, shot right on, and Harity's there to glove her down.
Yeah, so far here, I mean, I think, the skill and the ability has been at Hill Murray's advantage here in the first period, but maybe, the Warriors have had a little bit of the advantage of the will and the want. Maybe they want it a little more here so far, and that's kind of why we have this 1-1 game here with 40 seconds left in the first period there, Jeb.
Couldn't agree more. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of the game kind of plays out as both teams get their feet under them, so to say. Half a minute left to play in the first period here. Back to play it for the Warriors is Cooper. He sends it up. Geyser tries to get it deep. It's knocked down there. And now Reifenberger for the Pioneers. Bramer is able to elude a hit. Bramer tries to cross for Reifenberger. It's in the skates. Mills with little to no time left fires one wide. Peterson's there to hold. Sends it in deep. And Dylan Mills out of the corner. And the Warriors are able to escape the first period. So after 1, the Warriors won and the Pioneers won. We'll be back with our second period after this.
If you drive buzzed, it could cost you around $10,000. You'll face major legal fees, major fines, and steep insurance penalties. You could lose everything. Buzzed, busted, and broke, because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Yeah, welcome back as we get set to start the second period, a 1-1 after 1 here between the Warriors and the Pioneers. Corey, pretty interesting first period.
Yeah, let's take a look here at the scoring in the first period. You had Johnny Geyser, nice little backhand move here for his 10th goal of the season. He got the scoring started for the Warriors. And then Marco Reifenberger was there for the rebound tap in for his 15th goal of the season to tie it up. And here we are, 1-1, start of the second period, Jeb.
As we get underway, the puck's tipped up and out of play, so we have a stoppage, 14 seconds in. As both teams get ready for the face-off. Face-off will come just to the right of Harity, who's seen 12 shots in that first period, stopping 11.
Yeah, he's done a nice job, and they weren't all easy saves. You know, he was he did a great job of kind of holding his own and keeping some opportunities that Hill Murray had to make this game a wider margin than it is currently.
Peterson's shot is tipped on the way and up into the netting, so another face-off to the right of Harity. Reifenberger, and the Warriors win the draw there, but Reifenberger's first on the puck. Bramer sends it back. Ryan puts one in wide of the net. Mills battles in the corner there with Ekblad. Now Mills comes away with it. Tried to center for Bramer, just off the mark. Now behind his own end is Ohms for the Warriors, up off the glass and through center. And now Hegelson unable to hold on to the puck. And up in front of the Pioneer bench. And the Pioneers come away with it. Mills sends it cross. Bramer unable to get a solid shot in, but is able to hold the zone momentarily. And it's sent up and down, and this will go for icing against the Warriors as they look to get some fresh skaters on the ice.
Yeah, I think the key for the Warriors is to kind of continue with this bend but don't break style of play. You know, just keep trying to do the best you can here to skate with Hill and capitalize on the opportunities that they do have. And on the other hand, for Hill Murray, they've had plenty of opportunities, just haven't seized them. So, you know, do a better job of kind of, you know, the easy opportunities that Sibley's given them. Make sure they make the most of them.
Absolutely. Need to capitalize. Two wide open nets. They were unable to put the puck in the net there in the first period. And that's where we currently sit. 1-1 as the Warriors send it in. Sontag back for the Pioneers. Will reverse it. Able to hold the zone there was Cheetah for the Warriors. Now comes all the way back out to Toth. And now this is Cheetah. Cheetah through center will send it in. Tipped around there and now up through the neutral zone and sent right back in by Brussel. Sontag will go up through the glass and just off the mark for Helgelson. Back to play it as Toth for the Warriors. Toth sends it up to center. And the Pioneers able to hold the zone. Nice opportunity there is Anthony Betty with some speed, but Harity was there to make the save.
Yeah, you know, he came in there and had a nice opportunity there to put something good on the net, and Harity was there to make the stop. And like I said, you know, I've said earlier, he's done a great job of doing what he needed to do to keep his team in this game here early on in the second period.
Kyler Yo out of the corner sends it back down. Joey Bauman's there for the Pioneers, intercepted by Buell as Buell tries to play it up off the glass. This one goes out of play. Another stoppage here. We'll have a face-off to the right of Harity. 14:33 left here, second period. 1-1 tie between the Pioneers and the Warriors. Face-offs won by Ohms, and now Ekblad from behind his own net. Turned over there. Now Yo from the corner puts the brakes on. And Yo has it knocked off his stick. This is Ekblad for the Warriors. Ekblad through center. He'll send one in hard on Egger, and he steers it aside and up into the netting.
Yeah, that was the first time the Warriors have even really gotten Hill Murray's zone here 3 minutes into the second period, and they're definitely going to have to do something here to, you know, capitalize on some situations here if they want to continue to try to pull the upset here this evening.
Reifenberger wins the draw for the Pioneers. It's sent around. Now Bramer gains the zone. Bramer to Mills. And able to hold him off the puck was Ohms for the Warriors. Now Rosenfield sends it up and through center. The Warriors with speed into the zone is Mahmoud. He has it knocked off his stick by Reifenberger. Reifenberger out in front of his own net, sends it up to Bramer. Bramer gains the zone. Back for Reifenberger as he peels off. Out front, he finds Ryan. Ryan with a backhand that never made its way to Harity. Reifenberger in the slot and a shot right on. Harity with the save. Unable to cover. Bounced around. Reifenberger is able to dig it out. And now Ryan into the corner. Sent back around. Bramer from the half wall. Tries to leave it there for Mills. And the Warriors looking to clear. And they're able to clear the zone. Helgeson sends it over. Now Ryan gains the zone for the Pioneers. Ryan cuts to the slot. Shot right on, and they score! Ronaldo with the open net. He puts the Pioneers up 2-1.
Yeah, Hill Murray is finally able to capitalize on one of them open nets left there by Henry Sibley. And as you take a look here, shot on goal, rebound, Ronaldo's there for the easy put in, and that's another one of those goals where money says 10 out of 10 times Ronaldo puts that in. Nice job for Luke Ronaldo. That's his 11th goal on the season. Ties him with Hill Murray Dylan Mills as the second goal scored for the Pioneers this season.
Ronaldo just about tapped in his second of the night in just a few seconds, but Harity was able to sprawl over and make the save. You know, nothing Charlie Harity could have done on that last goal. He made the first initial save, and at that point, wide open net, Ronaldo banks it in.
That could be a lot of the story on the season for goaltender Charlie Harity is just, you know, making those initial saves, but if he doesn't have bodies there to clear the puck out of there, it's tough to come back and make a save like that on the rebound.
Sontag sends it in. It goes all the way around. Quast holds the zone. Now Neubauer in the corner, battles there with Geyser, and it's sent around. Ekblad unable to clear, and Harity holds on. 12:16 left to play. 2-1 the Pioneers. The second goal scored by Luke Ronaldo. And that's where we stand thus far.
Yeah, it's been tough to find some flow here in the second period here, Jeff, compared to the first. You know, we're 5 minutes into the second period, and we've already had about 10 whistles blown here. So I think both teams are kind of having a hard time finding a flow to the second period.
Shot out front here. Harity able to get in front of it. Now the Warriors try to clear the zone. Now able to. Brussel in all alone. A shot, a rebound. A sliding save. A nice job there by Petronik to get his body in front of it. Egger made the first save, and the Warriors nearly had an open net themselves. Back the other way. 2-on-1 opportunity here. In all alone, and a shot and a huge save. Harity was able to shut the door on Emmett Nath.
Yeah, if Harity wasn't able to take a look at this breakaway here, and if Harity wasn't able to make the save and freeze the puck, I think we'd had another situation like the Ronaldo goal where he didn't have much help back there, and Hill Murray might have had an open net for an easy tap-in for the third goal in the night, but Harity did a nice job of freezing the puck, and score still stands 2-1.
Reifenberger sends it down. Bramer's there. So they try to continue to pepper Harity. Bramer's pass off the mark. Pioneers will have to retreat. Back to play it is Ryan out of his own end. Henry Sibley with a good forecheck, but just off the mark there. Back the other way, Mills and Bramer. Bramer with speed and a nice defensive play by Max Buell to knock off the puck. Puck sent all the way over. Ekblad for the Warriors. He's able to send it up through center. Austin Peterson is there. Now Reifenberger sends it in. Mills will give chase. Mills tries to center all the way back. Peterson holds the zone. Bremer's knocked off the puck. Now the Warriors send it up through center. Icing's put on. Icing against the Warriors. 10:43 left to play here in the second period.
Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, it just, you know, Hill Murray's got a little more talent, a little more deeper lines, but it just definitely seems we've got a flat club here this evening for the Pioneers, and it's kind of showing on the scoreboard and with a little bit of the sloppy play they've had this evening so far.
Yeah, not used to seeing their passes not as crisp, and a lot of scoring chances just not quite capitalizing like we're used to seeing. Nevertheless, they do have the lead halfway through the game here. 10.5 left to play. And score of 2-1 is back to play it now as David Quast. He'll wrap it around. Yo unable to hold the pass there. And now Sontag up through center. And it's sent deep by Betty. And now this one will go for icing. So after a pretty flowing first period, we've got quite a few stoppages in play here in the second period.
Yeah, and I think a lot of it comes down to just Hill Murray being a little sloppy with the puck and kind of Henry Sibley's inability to really take any advantage of controlling the puck, and it just kind of scooting around and bouncing around, and we're getting a lot of whistles and a lot of stoppages here.
Wrapped around, now Ronaldo unable to play, and icing's waved off. Back in the Henry Sibley end now. Ronaldo has it knocked off his stick. Geyser has it taken away. And Helgeson centers, comes all the way back. Petronik sends one in. And Harity's able to hold on.
Hey, he missed that fly ball a little bit, but was able to at least jump on it and freeze the puck here and get a face-off. He looked a little disappointed in himself when he when that line drive went off his palm.
At the end of the day, he kept it out of the back of the net, and I think that's what head coach Corey Hessler would like most at the end of the day.
Yeah, he doesn't really care how it happens.
Big pad save there. And now a 2-on-1 the other way. Russell tries to center, and it was just out of the reach of Davison. A good opportunity for the Warriors, but unable to register a shot on net. Now through center, it's picked off there nicely by Cheetah. Cheetah finds an open man, and his shot is knocked down by Helgeson. That was Matt Pike. Puck goes into the corner, and now battling there is Breezy. Had his stick knocked out of his hand. Cheetah holds the zone, and Breezy, soccer style, kicks it up. Ronaldo on the half wall, sends it out through center. And the Pioneers unable to send her deep. Now Ronaldo flips one in. Pioneers will change. Back to play it is Cheetah for the Warriors. He leaves it there for Toth. Toth plays it up. Russell cross ice, and it's sent right back in by the Pioneers. Toth has his pass picked off up front. Mills shot just wide. Good opportunity there. It might have been deflected out front. The Warriors send it the length of the ice, and we'll have yet again another icing.
Yeah, Hill Murray's just really having a hard time putting some real heat on Sibley's goaltender, Harity. I mean, they've had a few nice shots, and they've had their opportunities of open nets, but they definitely haven't put much pressure on the kid tonight. I think that's another reason why we've got such a tight game here this evening, Jeb.
Bramer with the face-off win. Reifenberger, fan on the shot. Ryan's able to hold the zone. Back to play it for the Warriors around their own net. Now on the half wall is Ekblad. Bramer now drops to Reifenberger. Back to Bramer. Bramer comes up top. Peterson sends one in through traffic. Never made its way in on Harity. And now the Warriors through center. Big hit thrown by Dylan Mills. But the Warriors come away with the puck. Unable to get a shot off was Mahmoud. And now Bramer to Reifenberger. Through center, Sean Ryan jumps in the play. Ryan sends one wide of the net. Reifenberger cycle it down. Mills in the corner. Mills comes out through center. Has it knocked off his stick. Back the other way. Mahmoud for the Warriors. Mahmoud tries to make a move. The puck trickles in, and John Egger was able to cover.
Yeah, it's got to be tough for Sibley. You know, they're kind of playing on their heels all evening long. You know, they're just in. You know, the puck's in their zone. You know, this whole period pretty much, and any time that the puck does get out, you know, Hill Murray just does a good job of containing it and really not giving Sibley any opportunity to tie this game up.
Geyser wins the draw for the Warriors. Shot never made its way in on Egger. Now back the other way is Betty up through center. Betty gives chase. Able to win the battle there. Sontag will hold the zone for the Pioneers. Now Yo tries to leave it for Bauman as he's knocked off the puck. Cheetah through center. Now into the corner. Conan sends it down low, and Geyser takes a big hit there by Quast. Cheetah unable to hold the zone. The Pioneers have numbers 3-on-1. Yo to Bauman. Touch pass over to Betty, and a nice defensive play by Nick Toth, the defenseman for the Warriors.
Yeah, great job by Toth getting kind of breaking that play up, but Hill Murray definitely had the numbers on that breakaway.
Sent all the way around in to hold the zone is Breezy as he sends it just out of the reach of Yo. Bauman gives chase. Him and Conan battle on the half wall. Yo comes away with it. Unable to make a move around the Warriors defender. Held in nicely there by Petronik. The puck squirts back to center. Breezy up ahead to Ronaldo with speed. Ronaldo centers. A nice job there by Cheetah to break up the play.
Yeah, the defenseman assistant captain there, Cheetah, that's about a handful of plays that he's had this evening, doing a nice job of kind of breaking up Hill Murray opportunities. So he's having himself quite a night this evening.
Russell now through center, gains the zone, sends one in, and it's easily held on by Egger for the Pioneers.
Yeah, but nice job there to at least get something on net here in the second period. It's been a while since they've been able to, and at least get Egger to open his eyes a bit. There's that 3-on-1 there, Jeb.
You see here is a tic-tac-toe and just out of the reach of Betty, unable to get a clean shot on. Nevertheless, some nice puck movement by the Pioneers. They lead it 2-1, 5.5 left to play, second period. Back to play it is Peterson up ahead. Ronaldo sends it through center as Neubauer gives chase. Ekblad's back for the Warriors. Ekblad has to turn it back around. He'll hand it off there to Buell. As Helgeson and Buell battle in the corner. Pioneers come away with it. Ronaldo sends one in and they score. And beautiful tap-in goal as Ben Helgeson was able to redirect Luke Ronaldo's shot from the slot.
Yeah, and there wasn't much Harity could do there. He didn't have much help out in front defensively, and you know, basically the tip puck was just out of reach of anywhere he could possibly get to here.
Take another look is Ronaldo. Good heads-up play. A shot pass, and Ben Helgeson able to tip it upstairs. The Pioneers lead it 3-1 over the Warriors with 5 minutes left here in the middle period. Now the puck sent back in to the Warriors' end. Coming away with it is Ohms. Sent up through center. It's held there by Ryan. Now Reifenberger, cross ice, is looking for Mills. Unable to connect. Ohms with speed. Unable to gain the zone. Back the other way. Mahmoud, once again, unable to get around the Pioneer defense. Ohms is knocked off the puck by Reifenberger. And the Pioneers with numbers again. Bramer to Mills. Mills with a move and a big save by Harity. Good opportunity there, and Harity was able to shut the door.
Yeah, that was a good puck movement here, as you can see again by Hill Murray. But Mills just ran out of room. You know, he tried making one move, and when he came at the end of it, he just kind of ran out of room, and Harity was there to make the save.
Face-off will come to the right of Harity with just over 4 minutes left to play. Reifenberger and Geyser for the draw. Quick stoppage here.
Yeah, that last goal by Ben Helgeson, that was his 7th goal in the season. He's got 6 assists to go along with it, so he's having a nice year here so far for the Hill Murray Pioneers.
Pioneers win the draw. They send one in. Reifenberger unable to tip as he handles it on the half wall. Sends it up, held in nicely by Sontag. And now the puck squirts all the way out. It's sent in by Quast. Pioneers will have to retouch as Cheetah from his own end now. Up ahead. Big hit thrown there by Rinaldo. Now Bramer through center with speed. Bramer, beautiful pass out front, and Joey Bauman unable to capitalize. A nice save there by Harity.
Yeah, absolutely nice save by Harity. That was a nice bing bang play there for the Pioneers, and Harity did a nice job of readjusting and making the save.
Now Geyser, the goal scorer for the Warriors, sends one in wide of the net. Sontag plays it around. Double hit there. He's able to get the puck up to Yo. Now Yo and Bauman gain the zone. Ekblad missed on the attempted hit. Back the other way for the Warriors is Brussel. Brussel leaves it for no one, and now the other way, Betty. Betty and Petronic a little bit tied up at center. Petronic will send it deep. Back to play it again is Ekblad for the Warriors. Has it taken away by Nath. Sent all the way back. Petronic with a shot right on, and Harity's there to hold.
Yeah, nice strong shot there by Petronic, but easy save for Harity. Hit him right in the chest. Keep this game at 3-1.
2.5 left to play here in the second period. Alongside Corey Franzmeyer, I'm Jeb Brand. Appreciate you tuning in to On Location TV 19. The Pioneers and the Warriors tonight. Puck's played through center. Helgelson unable to hold her down. Ohms sends it up through center, just out of the reach for Petronic. He'll go D to D with Breezy, and up through center. Helgelson will attempt to send it deep. Cheetah is there to pick it off. Back the other way. Cheetah send it over to Toth. Toth will send it in. Egger will slow her down. Petronic up to Helgelson through center. Now Bauman touches it up, and Nath sends it in. Pioneers will change. Now sent cross ice again by Toth. Turned over here. Brock Bremer tries to make a move. It's turned over there. The Warriors play it up and out of the zone. Peterson plays catch with Reifenberger. Now Reifenberger through center. He spins back around, turned over there. The Warriors able to clear the zone. Now Ohms will send one in, easily steered away by Egger. And Ryan from behind his own net up through center.
5 minutes play in the second period.
1 minute left to play here in the middle period. The Warriors unable to really establish any offense in this middle frame. The Pioneers have dominated most of the play. A shot out front here. Probably one of the better looks thus far for the Warriors, but Egger was there to shut the door.
Yeah, let alone, you know, creating many scoring opportunities this period. They've had a hard time just keeping the puck in Hill Murray's zone. You know, kind of the storyline of this game is, you know, Hill Murray's been a bit sloppy and sluggish this evening, but has maintained a 3-1 lead. And, you know, Henry Sibley's done, you know, giving these guys, or Hill Murray, everything they can, but it's still, they're still coming up a little short.
Back the other way now is Neubauer through center. Rinaldo picks it up. He's got Neubauer, and pass is deflected. Harity's able to glove it out of the air. So with just over a half a minute left here in the middle frame, we'll have a face-off to the right of Harity. Rinaldo and Ohms will take the draw. One back by the Pioneers, shot right on, and it's knocked down in front. Ohms for the Warriors now through center. Out of the stick of Rosenfield. His shot is wide of the net. Held in by Ekblad there. And now knocked out by Rinaldo. 10 seconds left to play. Sontag from behind his own net. Send it up to Neubauer. And it's sent right in, easily held on by Egger. And we get a quick stoppage in play with just a tick left on the old clock.
Yeah, we'll see. It would be interesting to see what we get in the third period. If we get a Hill Murray team that comes out in the third period with a lead and kind of puts it to them and really turns it on, or if it's going to be the kind of the same sluggish club here that we've seen so far this evening.
Absolutely. We'll see if the Warriors can make it a battle here as the third period coming up next. The Pioneers lead it 3-1.
Look at you. You're at the top of your game. You're unstoppable. Nothing can throw you off track. Wait, is that your car? Uh-oh. Yeah, I saw that coming. That will throw you off track. You're looking at around 10 grand in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Let's try this again. Smart move. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
And welcome back as we get set to start the third and final period tonight between the Pioneers and the Warriors. Pioneers lead it 3-1. Corey, after two Pioneers, it was all Pioneers in that second period there.
Yeah, and as you can see, Hill Murray's got a decisive advantage in shots on net, 26-11. Sibley, other than a couple breakaways and the one that Geyser netted in, they've had a hard time even keeping the puck in the Pioneer zone this evening.
Right back where we left off in the second period, the Pioneers come out firing right away. A couple of shots here early on, steered aside by Harity as Reifenberger and Bramer play catch. Ekblad in the corner now for the Warriors, unable to clear. And now up through center and off the mark there. Penalty coming on the Pioneers as Reifenberger will go for slashing.
Well, this might be the opportunity here for the Warriors to gain some momentum back here in the third period with a man advantage here for the next 2 minutes. It might give them a little better ability to keep the puck in the zone and create some scoring opportunities for themselves.
So early into the third period here, a good chance for the Warriors to cut the lead to a goal as Ohms will take the draw against Rinaldo, battle of the eights. And Rinaldo able to win it back. Unable to clear though as Cheetah holds the zone. Now Ohms from the half wall will send it down low. Rosenfield unable to handle it. And Ekblad unable to hold the zone. Warriors will have to touch up. They do. Sean Ryan sends it out through center. Intercepted by Toth as he gains the zone. Sent right in. Easily held on by Egger.
Yeah, nice shot on that there by number 16, Nick Toth for the Warriors, but nothing too difficult for Egger to freeze and get another face-off here.
Toth from the blue line sends it down low. Unable to handle the pass there, and now it's sent the length of the ice. Toth will retreat to his end. And from his own end, Toth will set up the power play. As he comes out to the left side over to Cheetah. Cheetah tries to go through center. He's able to connect with Ohms. And now Ohms sends one on. It's tipped out front and into the corner. Dylan Mills unable to clear. And over to play it is Rosenfield for the Warriors. Puck out ends up under the body of Bremer there, and now Mills for the Pioneers gains the zone. Mills in the corner, and he'll take it all the way back out. Quast will send it over to Sontag, and Sontag will send it the length of the ice. 30 seconds left in the Warrior power play. As Ohms now. Ohms loses it there, turned over. Opportunity here now. Nice defensive play as Betty had a step on the Warriors defense. He'll take it all the way out. Cheetah back for the Warriors. Turnover here, Betty all alone. Shot at a goal. Anthony Betty is able to capitalize on the turnover, and the Pioneers strike again here early in the third as they go up 4-1.
Yeah, as you can see her jab, Betty skates it in and just kind of puts a little wrist or flip on it and gets it past Harity. That's Betty's second goal on this season, and you know, nice little gap for Hill Murray and some nice comfort here with 14 minutes left in the period.
Conan unable to get a shot off.
Scoring for the Hill Murray Pioneers, number 21, Anthony Betty.
Betty battles there. Puck comes out, the shot tipped up and into the netting, so we have a stoppage in play. Face-off will remain. Actually, it looks like the face-off will come outside of the zone, just in front of the Pioneer bench.
Yep.
So 3 minutes into this third period, Betty strikes for the Pioneers, gives them a 3-goal lead here at 4-1.
Yeah, the Warriors had a hard time keeping the puck in Hill Murray's zone with the man advantage, and Hill Murray is able to strike a shorthanded goal. So, you know, this might be a long, drawn-out period for the Warriors, just trying to stay alive here and somewhat keep this a game against the high-powered Hill Murray Pioneers.
And now through center, it's Pioneers will have to take up as they were just offsides. Davison for the Warriors gains the zone, tries to center. It's intercepted by Peterson. Peterson now up through center, and Bob Litz gets the zone for the Pioneers. Ekblad back for the Warriors behind his own net, spins around the Pioneer forecheck. And now Brussel unable to clear the zone. Hard after it is Bauman for the Pioneers. Bauman and Boblowitz battle in the corner here, and out come the Warriors, but once again unable to clear. Far side, Boblowitz is there to hold, and it'll come all the way around to Ciacieni. He's unable to play it. And now all the way out through center, no icing here as Peterson will retreat back behind his own net. Peterson up through center, it's tipped out front. Now with speed, the Pioneers gain the zone. Hegelson on the half wall, battles with Cheetah as he rings it around. Austin Peterson there to hold. And the puck's tipped up and out of play. We'll have a stoppage here. Face-off will come in front of the Warriors bench.
Yeah, slowly, you know, like I said, Jeff, we were kind of talking about the pace of play here early in the first period, and it's just kind of, as the game gone on, it hasn't been like this just strong, overwhelming dominance by Hill Murray, but slowly they've just taken away anything that the Warriors can muster up, and it's really been a less dominant performance than the scoreboard shows, but Hill Murray's done a very good job of controlling this game this evening.
Face-off will come to the left of Egger as the puck trickled in on him, and he elected to cover. Ohms wins it for the Warriors, comes all the way out as Bramer gives chase, and back to play it is Toth. He sends it over to Cheetah, who up through center now come the Warriors. Mahmoud gains the zone, back to play it is Santeg for the Pioneers. And on the half wall, unable to handle it was Reifenberger. Bramer will send it deep, and Toth back to play. It's him and Reifenberger collide. Now Santeg through center. Tip it in, and now Toth sends it up. And Will Santeg back to play. Reifenberger has his pocket picked by Mahmoud as he gains the zone, but unable to capitalize there. Now Mahmoud with a shot knocked down by Santeg. And now Bramer gives to Mills. Cross ice to Reifenberger through center. Reifenberger to Mills. Tried to center for Reifenberger. It's broken up there by the Warriors. Out through center, Petronic will play. Onto the stick of Reifenberger. He cuts to the middle. Unable to handle it there. He'll send it back to Petronic. Petronic D to D to Breezy. Breezy up through center, and a big hit there as Betty took the worst of that one. Now the Warriors try to clear as Breezy holds the zone. Yo unable to play it. Now Petronic at center will send it in. Harity's there to slow her down, and Ekblad sends it around. Geyser tips. Geyser takes a big hit. But the Warriors able to gain the zone. Ekblad makes a move. Nice defensive play there by Petronic. As we've got looks like a penalty coming on the Pioneers. Interference is the call, so we'll get another Warrior power play.
Yeah, like I said, it gives them another opportunity here to keep the puck in Hail Mary's zone and see if they can't create a little something for themselves. But like I said, if anything like the last power play they had, Hail Mary did a good job of really giving them nothing.
10:36 left to play. Pioneers with a comfortable lead at 4-1. But the Warriors here with the man advantage as Holmes takes the draw. Rinaldo wins it for the Pioneers, and it's sent the length of the ice by Sean Ryan. Cheetah back to play it for the Warriors as they break out now. Holmes with the puck. They gain the zone into the corner. Now Rosenfield battles along with Austin Peterson, and around the back of the net is Mahmoud. Mahmoud takes a big hit by Peterson. Puck's turned over, and Ryan sends it the length of the ice. Harity sends it up to Toth. Now Toth tipped out front, just about took out one of our many fans here tonight.
That was a little bit of a sloppy pass by Harity, and he was lucky there was no Pioneers down on that end of the ice. Otherwise, they might have had an easy tap in for a goal. But they got away with one there and live to fight another day.
Faceoff comes just outside of the zone in front of the Warriors bench. It's won by Henry Sibley. D to D. Cheetah sends it up. Geyser now through the zone. Geyser out front, and a shot and a nice save there by Egger. As the ever dangerous Johnny Geyser fired one in. Now Cheetah again will send it. D to D with Buell. Buell unable to play. It comes all the way back to Peterson. Peterson to Ryan, and he'll send it all the way down into the corner, and back to play it is Ekblad for the Warriors. Ekblad, puck turned over here. It's Reifenberger now. Will come all the way back out to center. Play it back to Peterson, over to Ryan. Ryan again will send it down. Ekblad's able to play it. Now through center, Ekblad sends one in, but the Warriors stepped in a hair early, and offsides is called.
Yeah, they got about 19 seconds left on this power play, and they've been unable to really muster anything here in the last 2 minutes. And you know, it's kind of been the story of the game. I mean, you know, they had a little fire off in the first period, having that lead, a little momentum, but they haven't really done much since that breakaway goal by Geyser halfway through the first.
Now up through center, it comes all the way over cross ice. Brussels there to play it. He'll send it in. Opportunity just not there in time. There's Matt Pike as he momentarily had an open net. Pioneers back at full strength. Puck sent right onto the tape, and they were in just a hair early as offsides is called on the Pioneers. 8:25 left to play here. 4-1, the Pioneers lead it at home here at Aldridge Arena, where they have been quite dominant this evening. Cheetah will play it rink wide. Now the Warriors trying to get something going. It's sent in by Brussel. And sent around by Quast. Just out of the reach of Yo. Now Quast again will try to center. It's turned over there. Warriors with numbers, sent in. Steered aside by Egger. And back to play it is Sante. He headmans to Neubauer up ahead. Yo able to elude a check. Now Yo right out front, and a good opportunity there for Nath, but he sent it wide of the net. A good look by Kyler Yo. Neubauer to Yo, Yo right on. A good save by Harity. Warriors able to clear the zone. Pioneers will change. And now Breezy back the other way, leaves it for Yo. Yo sends one on, easily held by Harity, and we get a stoppage in play.
You know, Charlie Harity, the junior goaltender, I think he's had a pretty solid night tonight, Jeb. I mean, he's got about 30 saves. You know, he's 4 goals in, but I mean, you know, one was a rebound he had no shot at. You know, a tip, kind of a fluky tip that really he had no shot at. And to be honest with you, you know, he just hasn't had much help from any of his skaters this evening. And, you know, he's kind of carried the brunt of this game on his shoulders. And I think he's done a nice job of keeping the Warriors in this game.
I would have to agree. Bob Lewitz's pass is cut off there. Now back the other way with speed is Ekblad. He gains the zone. Breezy's there to tie up with him. Breezy sends it around and unable to hold the zone were the Warriors now as the Pioneers break out. Petronik through center into the corner for the Pioneers. Tries to center out front. Breezy sends one in. Shot and a goal. Oh, off the post. Jumped the gun there. I think it hit both posts. A good break for the Warriors as the Pioneers nearly made it a 4-goal game.
Absolutely. I mean, Harity made a nice save on that first one, and then the rebound came in and went off the post. And, you know, I mean, I think it was a deserving break for the kid. You know, he's played his heart out tonight and kept the team in the game, and it's about time he caught a break.
Take another look here is nearly another goal by the Pioneers. Once again, he's done a nice job of making that initial save, and rebound, like you said, bounced off both pipes. And it remains a 4-1 game for the Pioneers. Dylan Mills now behind the Warrior net. Leaves it there for Bramer. He's tied up. And now the other way, Cooper hit big by Reifenberger. And now the Warriors able to clear up through center. Geyser takes a punishing hit. And he's slow to get up as Sean Ryan had lined him up and absolutely pancaked him. Let's take another look at that as Geyser caught with his head down and Sean Ryan made him pay.
Yeah, absolutely. That was about the hardest hit we've seen this evening. And Sean Ryan's a pretty physical player. You know, the other night he faced off against a D1 prospect from Blaine and, you know, really got in his head, really played physical and took that future D1 player out of his game. So obviously the kid's got some skill and he's got some ability to be physical, and you always need that on a club.
Absolutely. Reifenberger now for the Pioneers sends it over to Bramer. Unable to handle it. Now Bramer and Reifenberger there battling with Ekblad. Ekblad comes away with the puck. Now turned over. Mills out. Reifenberger fires just wide. Bramer. And a quick stoppage in play here as we're going to have coincidental penalties. Reifenberger will go for the Pioneers, and on the other side it's Russell for the Warriors as the officials trying to keep things under control with just 5:18 left to play here in the final period. And we'll have ourselves some 4-on-4. No, excuse me. Well, coincidentals. We'll have 5-on-5. The draw is won by the Pioneers. It's sent down into the corner. Ronaldo is held up there. And away with it comes Neubauer. Sends it back to the point. Steered aside by Harity. Now the Warriors able to clear through center. Quast over to Sontag, and Sontag will send it in. Harity tries to slow it down, unable to do so. Now Helgeson down low to Ronaldo. Ronaldo knocked off the puck there. Now back the other way. This is Mahmoud. Ohms is able to hold the zone for the Warriors. And he'll send it down into the corner. Buell's there to hold. Turned over now. Ohms has it picked from him. Shot right on, and a good one at that was Max Buell, but Egger was able to save.
Yeah, we were talking a little bit about the physical play there earlier there, Jeb, and you know, Hill Murray hasn't been overly physical this evening, but they've definitely controlled the body this evening. I mean, I haven't really seen Sibley throw the body around much at all. I'm not sure if it's not really their style or if they just don't have the personnel to do it.
Yeah, early on it seemed like they had a little bit of jump in their step, but the air was quickly taken out of the proverbial balloon not too long after that. It's been all Pioneers here tonight as Petronic will play it out of his own end. And it's turned over there. And the Warriors trying to get something going here late. Shot right on. Now we're going to have a Warrior penalty as Petronic and Geyser got into it a bit. Both of them will take a seat.
That kind of always seems like that kind of plays out that way here, Jeb, as you know, a team that's down and kind of getting pushed around a bit, you know, and getting beat around as the game dwindles down. They kind of, the frustration gets the better of them, and they get a little chippy towards the end there.
3:49 left to play. 4-1, the Pioneers lead it. It looks like Geyser's going to pick up an additional minor penalty for the extracurricular activity. So the Pioneers will have a power play here. Folks, we want to remind you to like us on Facebook at facebook.com/TV19sports, or follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/TV19sports. All our social media, stay up to date with all the latest in the games that we cover. Who now with it and wow. On location, TV19. The Pioneers with a power play here late as they hold on to a comfortable 3-goal lead. Peterson and Ryan over to Rinaldo. He sends it low to Helgelson. Up top to Ryan. Ryan will send one in. Never made its way on to Harity. Now Helgelson from the half wall up top to Ryan.
Second penalty on number 23.
Ryan tries to go down low. It's turned over there. Held in by Peterson, and the tip out front is wide of the net. Now Rinaldo will leave it for Austin Peterson. He'll go low. Neubauer, and they score. The Pioneers again capitalize on the power play to make it a 5-1 game. Well, let's take another look.
Yeah, taking a little look here. Neubauer comes in front of the net and just kind of sneaks one past the goalie in the pipe there for his third goal of the season for Hill Murray, and extend their lead 5-1 with 3 minutes left in the game.
So we'll see if the Warriors can answer back. It's since the start of the second period been all Pioneers have dominated the play and the shots on net. It just took the Pioneers a little bit to get going. But we'll see how this one shakes out. Final 2.5 minutes. Puck's played down into the Pioneers' end. Will Sontag back to play it. He turns it up. Now up through center. Tipped there by Mills. Now Nath unable to hold. And it's sent back. Quas goes D to D to Sontag. Now Sontag back to Quas. And Quas will gain the zone. On the stick, shot and the save again by Harity. Nice job cutting off the angle there as Boblowitz had a good look. Dylan Mills out of the corner. And Mills sends it up. Sontag sends it low, tipped out front by Nath. Now Boblowitz. And the Warriors will clear it through center. No icing on the play. Egger sends it the length of the ice, just over the stick, and icing will be called on the Pioneers with 1:44 left to play.
Yeah, there hasn't been a go-to star of the game here for the Pioneers this evening. I think it was more or less just a group of guys coming off a huge win Tuesday night that showed up here on a Thursday and did what they had to do to get a win against a team that they were that was a little outmatched. Like I said, I think the only real player that sticks out in my head is the goaltender for Sibley. Harity did a nice job of keeping his team in the game, and with his back against the proverbial net all evening long, he definitely hung in there, and he played a nice game this evening, Jeb.
I would agree. I think our on-location TV 19 star of the game is going to go in the way of Charlie Harity, who's faced a number of shots tonight as the Pioneers here, 2-on-1. Yo will drop. Bauman with a shot. Nice defensive play by Ekblad as another open net there. The Pioneers unable to capitalize.
Final minute of play in the third period, 1 minute.
And the final minute left to play. Peterson comes away with it. Now Yo through center. And it's sent back in by the Warriors. Egger will play it up all the way through center. Now Yo drops. Nice move there, sent in, and Harity's there to make the save as Nath had a good look from the side of the net. 36 seconds left to play here. It's been all Pioneers as they lead at 5-1.
Yeah, like I said, just a good quality team. Showed up, did what they had to do, and walk away here with a win.
Sent down into the corner. It's played back to the point. Petronic will go D to D. Breezy from the far side sends one wide of the net. And now the Warriors. Ohms up through center with speed, loses an edge. Tough break there. And gonna have another penalty here called on the Warriors as Ohms got wrapped up with Petronic, so he'll sit the final 10 seconds. And we'll have one more Pioneer power play before we wrap her up tonight.
Yeah, Hill Murray, as we get closer to section playoffs, big win against Blaine Tuesday night, and then they come in here and take care of business. And, with the record they have and leading the Metro East Conference, it looks like a team we're definitely going to see there, towards the end of the section playoffs with an opportunity to go back-to-back state tournament appearances.
Should be a good one. They got the Ponies coming up this Saturday night in what should be a entertaining matchup, and we'll be back yet again to cover your Pioneers. Tonight it's all Hill Murray as they knock off the Henry Sibley Warriors 5-1. From Corey Franzmeyer, I'm Jeb Brand. Thanks for joining us on Location TV 19. We'll see you next time.